Are we in this thing? Are we good? Is the melanin on? Yes, it is. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and follow your girl on social media at MissTP90, and make sure you sign up for the peace, love, and all that good stuff email list. Honey, it's been popping. We got our own little hub, and I'm so excited about it. So make sure you go ahead and get it popping. I'll put the link down below. I'm excited. It's going so great. Seeing the title correctly, we're gonna go ahead and get into this love and hip hop review. I'm sorry I missed last week's episode. I just had so much going on. Shout out to all of you who were asking where the video was. If you follow me on Instagram, I gave y'all a PSA, a little service announcement that your regularly, I can never say that word, your regularly scheduled programming will not be up. So yeah, but we back. Basketball Wives is back, and before you even ask, I am not reviewing Basketball Wives. It's just too much for me. It gives me life. I enjoy that level of petty, but they're too damn old to be so damn petty. I have a question of the video. Y'all know I've been booked like Kelly Price. So I would love to know, what are you doing this summer? Like, what plans do you have? Are you going anywhere exciting? Let's talk about it. We're getting into love and hip hop. Baby, this episode, whew, it took me for a roller coaster. I was laughing. My heartstrings were tugged. Anyway, let's go on and get into it. It's time for a girls' dinner. It's all cute and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it is Mimi, Tommy, Rasheeda, and Sierra. Yes, and that's who it was. I believe that was the girls. But either way, it's a bunch of them sitting there having dinner. It was a nice talk. And then Sierra, that's the reason why I remembered her. She thinks that BK, her man, yeah, she think he only got 2 kids. And Tommy was like, no, I know I've been drinking, but I know I ain't leaning to the side just yet. That man got 4 kids. Sierra was like, he only got 2. And I was like, no, baby, 2 and 2 is 4. I don't care what nobody say. The Henny make you tell the truth, even if you are slurring. You want anybody to tell you anything and they a lie? Give them a little something to drink. Honey, they do a lot of lying on this franchise, and they like to make storylines and stuff. So, child, I don't know how many dependents BK has, and it's none of my business because I am not a part of his tax preparation. Sierra was like, I feel like at Jack's little salon opening or whatever, we should all bring our dues, and then I'ma ask BK right there, how many kids you got? Sidebar though, you know, Sierra really sound like Benji Brown's character Kiki. Like, she really sound like that. Jasmine and Tiara meet up to talk, and they know each other from the stripping days. But Tiara had to clarify, I ain't never been on nobody pole. I was just behind the bar. I was like, shut up. I'm so glad you clarified that, young lady. But Jasmine came in. Jasmine has had the ultimate glow up, honey. I don't care what nobody says. I don't, from the hair from last season to this season, I don't know what type of child support checks those are, but baby girl has glown. Is that a word, glown up? She done glowed up, honey. Okay, girl, I don't know what type of bronzer she using, what type of night serum, but girl, go ahead, Jasmine. You better live your best life, honey. But either way, Jasmine said, I quit dancing. I had to, you know, get off of that pole. I had to do that. I was like, okay. I'm not keeping up with anybody's 40+ hours a week but mine. I don't have time. I don't care if you slide up and down. I don't care if you are a kebab, honey. I don't care. Let's talk about this chat. If she don't have flat head ass Kirk's phone number, how in the world you sending somebody money every month now? Okay, well, granted, you only need a checking account number or an address if you're sending a physical check. But either way, okay, but either way, for real, how are you sending somebody money every single month? Okay, in large amounts. Okay, there's at least a comma in there. It has to be. And you don't even know their number. You know that phone. Like, this, you're not winning some money. Like, even then, if you win the lottery, you win some money or something, you have to be accounted for, honey. I'm confused. I'm about like Tiara. He had your number when he wanted to tap that ass when he was good and ready. I am so confused. I was blown. Did it. Flathead ass need to see Cannon. Very important. I mean, I'm just sitting here like the baby is about 12. I'm just, Jasmine, what were you? Oh my God. Both of them are at fault. And then I'm looking at Tiara like, and girl, you hush, because you was in the same situation 2 or 3 seasons ago. Speaking of some mo shat, Keely and Blue Da Vinci meet up, right? They have a baby together, all right? But he hasn't seen the baby because apparently she's been keeping him from him. And then she's saying how he doesn't come around. So, honey, I don't know what is truth and what's a lie. But either way, he ain't seen the baby. and she apparently don't want him to see him. So there we go. From now on, I'm gonna call him Blue, okay? Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Blue was like, so hold up, I need to come back in order to be a consistent parent. And I was like, or maybe y'all need to figure out something, but that sounds like it would be best. Or y'all can come up with a map. Y'all remember on Blue's Clues? It would be better if y'all had like a little map, okay? And she say, we gonna come here on this date. We both gonna meet up, or we can come to you, you can come to us, we can do vice versa. People do it all the time, honey. You ain't got to be in the same city limit to raise a child. You do not have to do that, but you need some type of system set it in place. She was like, and Xavier runs up to so many different dudes and be calling them daddy, like random dudes. And Blue was like, well, I think that his mom is stupid as fuck for letting that happen. I was like, yeah, that's true. Now, you can't help who children wave to and say hi, but, no, cut that out. That ain't your daddy. No, say hey to the nice little man over there, but that is not your pappy. Ultimately, in my opinion, both of them are wrong. Okay, it's just a lot of fuck shit going on. You know, when you have a bad baby diaper, y'all don't be in my analogies, but you know, a bad baby diaper and the baby that had an explosive poop, okay? That's a lot of shit, and you have to clean that up. You can't just say, let me change the diaper. No, you have to clean that shit. They need to clean that shit. And I figured the baby diaper reference because they have a baby. She was crying, you don't know what you put me through. He was like, whatever you need me to do, I'ma do it. And I was like, oh my God, where's the resolve? What are we doing? When Blue said, can I just hear my son's voice? I said, oh Lord. On Keely's side, let the man see the baby, okay? And at the end of the day, the baby's the one suffering. Blue, bring your ass around, okay? Make an effort, please. People just need to be adults. You made the baby. You can at least parent together. You can do this. And I understand it's so much more to that and stories that we don't know with Blue and Keely. But if y'all can come together and have a little dinner, y'all can come together and have a little play date or something. And granted, I don't have no dependents, so I don't know. I know it's deeper than that and it's easier said than done. I totally get that. I understand it. But as you can see, they were sitting there trying to make it work. And then the hug at the end, I was like, oh my God, this can actually work if they put their petty to the side and make it happen and just focus on the kids and not them. I think it can work out. I really do, but it's just gonna take a lot of growing up on their account, and hopefully the baby ain't grown before they can figure that out. Spice is on the video set for the song that she's doing with Tommy. She's already recording. She pissed as hell, honey. Now, something I have to say, I enjoy Spice, but baby, something I have to say to Spice is, you knew Tommy and what she does, her track record, people have probably told you, and you mad that she's showing up late and this is how she do things? You mad that she got a drink in her hand, and when you met the girl, she probably had a drink in her hand? There's certain things sometimes that you have to say, I can't change that about a person. But at the same time, Tommy, you know better. Showing up to photo shoots in the studio, all this type of stuff, and you're late. First of all, you're on other people's time. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is wasting my time. Especially if this is a potential check or a coin. Honey, it's nothing for dinner or a movie. Oh Lord, it's all right. We can do something else. But a coin? Absolutely not. Spice was like, me have been waiting for 3 hours. I was like, yep, 3 hours, shit. Tommy was like, oh my God, my pig was sick, girl. I was like, when Spice threw that drink, bro, I was over it. And Tommy know who she can play with and who she can't. It's a lot of people out here. People know who they can play with and who they can't. And then when she said, you got to get your shit together, I felt that in my spirit. I was like, that's a word. And Tommy even said, there was like, yeah, man, you right. I was like, damn, what is Tommy going through? That's what I wanted to know. You're gonna come to the studio, the set, you going everywhere with the cup in hand. Like, bro, that's a lot. That's very, very extreme. And hopefully she gets the help that she needs, because you cannot find any type of peace in the bottom of a bottle of anything. Well, except for some water. That's true. It'll quench your thirst. But still, you know what I'm saying. Sierra, Tokyo, and Carly talk. Oh my God. I'm so glad that Tobias and Tokyo are over. I'm so excited about it, because their relationship, oh my God, it just threw me, child. I was thrown. Sierra ends up telling them about BK possibly having multiple dependents. And they were all like, girl, you love you some dudes who have these pop-up babies. You love you some Pop-Tart. And then Sierra was telling them about the ambush that she's gonna have at Jock's salon grand opening. And Carly was like, first of all, you know, I don't fuck with Jock, so I'm not going. But at the same time, I'll do some Carmen Sandiego super sleuthing for you. I was like, yep, if you ever need anybody to do any sleuthing, you go to Carly Red. You need a Carly Red in your life for things like that, for sleuthing. Is that a word? I needed some air. Oh, Lord. When Mama D got up there and her thigh meat was out, she had on her storm wig and it was fluttered out a little bit and she was performing. I don't even know what the hell she was performing because I could not stop laughing. I love Mama D's hustle. Y'all know I love me some Mama D, but I was rolling. I could not hold myself together. I kept rewinding that shit. I know I watched that about 20 times. Oh, and everybody in the audience was like, get it, Mama D. But I felt just like Rasheeda. I did. I was just baffled. I was stunned. And then I giggled. And then I was like, is she still doing that? Ah, I deserve. Nothing is going to touch I deserve. Or in that order. In that order. I have to hear this song in its entirety. I have to. It's probably on YouTube, right? Everything's on YouTube. But oh my God. Mama D, to get your shine on, Birdman Lug. Hey, Erica. Hey, girl. Erica Dixon. Erica and Rasheeda talk. And she needs an update on Kirk and what's been going on. And Rasheeda sounded like, what's that dude that was on Looney Tunes? He back in the house, but we separated. Girl, shut up. I felt just like Erica. Finish him. But then Rasheeda checked down and was like, girl, you were doing the same thing a couple years ago. Don't try to. But hold on, Rasheeda. This is a revolving door. We've seen this multiple seasons, different scenarios. Like I said earlier in the season, if you let him back in, that's not my home. I don't care what you and flathead ass Kirk do. Erica was like, we can pull up. I was like, girl, you don't need to pull up anywhere but to your job and in money's school, okay? For the parent teacher conference. You don't do none of that. Y'all getting old. You don't need to be doing all that. Pull up. Don't worry about it. It's time for the salon opening. Oh my God. Salon, what was it called? Salon Echelon. Jock actually looked nice. I thought he would have like his Marcus Houston mature bang. It was a nice little bumpy curl, honey. We got it. You know what? I think those little half puff, half fade haircuts are cute on some dudes if you have a nice back of the head, okay? But some dudes have the little roly-poly on the back. So I don't really enjoy that. So I really believe you should keep a fade or nothing at all. Or you could do braids all the way back. That would be great. But if you have a nice shaped dome, you can do the half braid, half fade. But if not, if you have the little roly, don't worry about it. Don't do that. I just wouldn't. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you. I actually had to tell everybody that it was over with Keely. I was like, that's a good thing because both of y'all was on some shit, and I didn't see a relationship going nowhere. I didn't feel any love there. There was no... I didn't feel anything with them. I just looked at him and went, huh? Tobias wanted to talk to Spice. I was like, if you don't get your long-headed ass on, oh, Spice girl, don't let me deduct points. Just go the door. Go. Here comes Tommy and Lil Hat Sean. That's what I'm going to call him. Sean, please wear some bigger little skull caps. What is wrong with you? But either way, she's been working with Sean Garrett. And you know Sean a little slick too. I see that in my periphery. I be looking over at him like, you slick as hell. Something's going on. Here comes BK. Here goes Sierra. Hey, babe. And then all of a sudden she asked him about the 4 kids. I was like, girl, it's too, what are you doing? He didn't even get him nothing to drink yet. Woo. He was like, girl, I already told you I got a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old. You gonna believe me or these allegations? I was like, well, we got to listen to allegations. Everything ain't true. All rumors are not true. But if a rumor has started, there has to be somewhere that it started from. So we have to dive in deeper. Oh, who started it? Tommy. Go ahead. What do you have to say? Tommy was like, I heard from a frog from like my pig though, when he was like, I mean, I forgot what she said, but either way it was like, okay, homegirl, somebody he was messing with before, had the baby and whatever, and he was like, fabrication. No, I was like, okay, this is, what? Here goes Mimi, so this is your only boo, and you only have 2, not 1, but 2 children. Is that correct? He was like, yeah, 2 kids. Back to what I said. Only boo is Sierra. He was like, I mean, the past is in the past. I was like, this is why I can't with you, BK. This is why I can't. The past is in the past. You're not answering the question. All right? This is my future right here. I was like, you're still not answering the damn question. Is this it? Is this the only? Okay? You see why people always have to ask, what are we doing? Where you at? Like, what are we doing here? Are we together? Only me and you? Is it me, you, and some fuck buddies on the side? Like, what are we doing? Am I the only one that I'm giving my time and energy to? You have to ask people these questions, because if not, you're gonna be looking mighty stupid. Sierra girl, I'm sorry to say, because I like you, Sierra. You're looking a little stupid. You know what? Why we bypassed this mess? Because I was like, there was no resolve here. Here came Jasmine and Tiara. I was like, no, not right now. We're not done. Spice was like, this is not okay. I was like, exactly. Thank you. Everybody's looking like, oh, you need to stop popping up. I was like, that is true. She is a Pop-Tart. I mean, oh my God. Everybody on Love and Hip Hop has this Pop-Tart energy. It's crazy. It was between her and Spice. Oh my goodness. It was a lot. I was like, she was mocking Spice. Spice was like, girl, don't nobody want you here. She was like, I don't need to get to know you. Rah, rah, reptar. Spice walked up to her and almost Millie rocked her like Sierra did to Keely. She almost did that, but security was there. Everybody was there. Was like, holla. Jock was sitting there like, hold on. I paid my rent, child. We can't get kicked out the first week. The way flathead ass Kirk scooting skedaddled out of there, I think he walked home. I was just over flathead ass because he was sitting there the whole time like. Tiara apologizes to Jock, and then Tiara and Jasmine leave. I was sitting there like, this was a waste of damn makeup and wig. I was an outfit. Like, it was just a waste. Everybody standing there like, huh? A waste. That was the most stupid scene I've ever seen in my life. Carly, Spice, and Rasheeda meet up to talk. And go ahead, Rasheeda, you better have you a pressed Houston, honey. When I go to Atlanta, I have to go to press. Is it nice? Have y'all been to press? Do you like it? But anyway, Carly San Diego knows the girl that BK is currently smashing. And Carly had the audacity, and I'm shocked Carly even said this. What should I do? Should I tell her about the girl? And I'm looking like, if you have the information and you don't tell, and you already known for being messy, what's the point? Sheeta was so happy that Spice stood up for her and said something about the Pop-Tarts and pop-ups. And I'm looking here like, Kirk's flathead ass should have been the one to say something, okay? He running out of there. But at the end of the day, what was Kirk gonna say? Please stop popping up around here. Like, she's gonna do what she wants to. It's a free country. Like, oh my God, I can't. Rasheeda's coming home, right? And I see flathead ass packing, and I was like, what the hell are they packing for? You don't want to get to this house so damn bad. She goes and she's like, I know you heard me call you. He was like, yeah. She was like, you get ready to go? He was like, yeah. And she was like, where you going? He was like, my mom passed. And she was like, oh my God. Now granted, you know I can't stand flathead ass, but that whole scene, I was like, oh no. And when he broke down, I was like, oh shit, Kirk. I will call you Kirk for this one. Damn it, man. Broke my heart how he was so vulnerable, and how Rasheeda was like, I'm gonna be there for you. And I was like, damn, Gina, damn. Sad. And that's how the episode ended. Like I said, I was on a roller coaster this episode, because it had me up, had me ready to fight, then it had me like, ooh, and then it had me like, oh damn. That's how I felt this episode. Down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what did you think of this episode? Let's talk about it down below. Let me go ahead and get into some shout outs. Let me go to the last video. Shout out to Brittany Lewis. She says, I love all the expressions you bring when you talk about the show. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed. I appreciate you commenting, girl. Jeff T. Richardson says, you always look amazing and beautiful. Thank you. Even though I should just say thank you. Half the time when I'm recording these videos, I look dusty. Funny, whenever I'm out and about and I'm not on camera, I be doing it, honey. But then when I get on camera, I be looking all dusty and basic. I don't know why I do that. I need to get my life together. But either way, thank you though. Shout out to Amber C. She says, love your reviews. Thank you, girl. I always appreciate your comments. Paige says, I stopped watching the show a season and a half ago, but your reviews give me life. Thank you for still watching, and you don't even watch the show. I appreciate you, girl. Miss Jones says, Miss P, you have now become my honorary cousin. Hey, cousin. Maya Raymond, your comments. I need air again. Hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate your comments, everybody. Get your comments in down below. You never know. I just might give you a shout out in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to keep getting my air, child. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.